So, I've made my first purchase from B&M stores in Driffield. So there you go, that's the first time I've popped into that B&M store. It was a bit strange being in there really, because obviously I've used it back when it was quick save, and I forgot about this section off the side. So you forget how big the place actually is, and of course that section off the side used to have the cold meats and stuff. You know, it was where like the butchery department, so you could go and actually get your cuts there. And it's quite a large area, especially once they've taken that meat counter out and everything. It makes it absolutely huge. So it's yeah, it was strange going in there again, really, you know, seeing that layout. But yeah, it's all nicely done out. I had to walk the entire store before I could find the kettle though, which my 1 cup one is still working fine. All it is, we had another kettle. We always have like a little cheap kettle. You know, this one was 20 quid, I think. And I need one sort of like for cooking. The wife likes pot noodles. She has quite a few of them sometimes, just for like a quick snack. So you know, just having you need really a normal kettle around for stuff like that, but especially for cooking. And I use a boiled kettle a fair bit for if I have boiled egg for my packed lunch. You know, I'll have maybe egg mayonnaise. And that was my son being a dickhead. He's out drinking. So yeah, and I don't like to wait for the water to boil on the hob, so I always just pour in hot water from the kettle, because of course it boils quicker than a pan does on the stove, and it gets the water up to temperature, so I don't have to wait for so long before I can put my eggs in to boil. But yeah, and it rudely interrupted there by said son ringing me up. So yeah, I've forgotten where I was. So yeah, anyway, that's why I like to have just a cheap kettle. But yeah, the other one broke. I checked the fuse is all still working, but it's one of those, you know, it's cordless and you get problems with the connection on them, or the switch goes. That's the classic, is the switch. I've stripped a few apart before, and chances are it's actually a mechanical part of the switch. It'll be a length of plastic off the back of the switch that presses a micro switch. It'll be something stupid like that. And I've actually bodged them up before, in so much as I think I put one in one of my vlogs, a bit of a life hack. And I was actually using a piece of string on the one at work to lift the switch because the plastic part had broken. And we have replaced it since. Got a new kettle there now as well. But yeah, so I'm on my way home now. It's just chicken chips and peas with gravy tonight. We were originally going to Hull this morning, but that got called off. What we're going to look at, the wife's wanting a new sofa, and the son was on about getting one himself. He's just getting a little corner sofa that's only about £800, and he was on about getting it on credit, and I thought, for 800 quid, and he was on about paying it off quicker anyway, so for 800 quid you may as well just not bother with the credit, you know. Yeah, you'd be looking at what, £15 a month or something like that, and he was on about paying it off quicker, and I thought, well, you may as well just wait however many months, 5, 6 months, whatever, and just save the money up and then go and buy it cash. It'd be far easier. But I think he's on about wanting it now, and it's usually 0% the credit anyway, so I don't know. I just think he's a bloody idiot. So yeah, yeah, the wife's on about getting a new sofa. I mean, ours is looking a bit worse for wear. It's actually we did originally have a seat, and we got rid of the seat because the seat was just taking up too much room. But we've got 2 sofas. You might have seen them actually in some of the vlogs, and and they're cream leather. And the long one is a 3-seater, and both ends recline manually. And then we've got a 2-seater, and they both recline electrically, where you just press a button and it comes out. And they were originally got for the wife. Now the wife is finding them not so comfortable to sit in on anymore. They sink too much for her. And I mean, we've had it, God, how long we had that suite? Since we moved in. So it is, wow, we moved in beginning of 04 and it's now coming up the beginning of 06. So it's almost 12 years old, this suite. Which, you know, is a reasonable age, I suppose. I personally believe we could get another 10 years out of it. So anyway, Christmas round the corner, eh? I haven't put my tree up yet, but I've got all that to do yet. I've also got a new floor to lay in the kitchen yet as well, which we've got the boards. It's just getting the time to do it. So that's going to be one of my jobs before Christmas. The wife wants it done before Christmas, which doesn't surprise me. So, so yeah, look out for my review of this. That's the Quiescent in-car cup holder charger. Look at all them ports in the top of there. Absolutely banging, eh? 3 USB ports and then 2 for the cigarette lighter sockets as well. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, great for long journeys or when you got you know, a car full of people that all want to charge shit up. But trouble is those cigarette lights sockets, and unless you actually get yourself these to go in them, they're not much, you know. This is the trouble. A lot of stuff doesn't come with them anymore, you know, and the car manufacturers are still a bit slow to do away with the cigarette lighter port and just put USB plugs in, you know. I mean, I've got some blank switches on here, and I've considered sort of like, you can buy them, can't you? You can buy like the blanks with they'll have a couple of USB ports in them, you know, and you just wire them into the back somewhere, you know, find a fuse that'll take them, and you know, you just need to connect into live on your ignition. Really, I wouldn't want to bypass the ignition because, you know, you can flatten your battery that way. So, you know, that's all you got to do. You just scotch lock into your ignition and find a suitable earth. It's not difficult. Although with the modern car, they're a bit of a pain in the backside, ripping your dash out. You know, they're just a nightmare, and that's the only bit that puts me off. But yeah, I'm still sort of considering that. It just makes it easier and it's neater, isn't it? You haven't got this extra thing. It's like that. I mean, it takes up a cup holder, which it's no biggie. But when I go on long journeys, you know, we might both have a can in there or something like that, you know, a can of energy drink of some kind, or sometimes we'll pull up on the motorway side at one of these parks and we'll have a coffee each or something like that, you know, so it becomes a little bit awkward then, but other than that, you know, it's a great device. But yeah, my review will be coming of that soon anyway, along with some other bits and pieces. So anyway, I'm off in, guys. Looks like it's going to be quite a short vlog today, guys. I've just been busy with a few videos and that. I've still got some to do, and I've got to sort of crack on when I've got that bit of time when I can do it, really. Chicken's about, what, 20 minutes, half an hour off, and I've just put my fat on to make the chips. I like to cook my chips properly, of course, and we like them quite chunky. So yeah, they taste much better when they're cooked like that. You know, they're as they should be, crisp on the outside and soft on the inside. But yeah, so I'll get them cooked as soon as my fat comes up to heat. And then I've just got some frozen peas to bang in a pan and boil up, and a bit of gravy, which obviously I'll make that with the chicken juice when it comes out. So yeah, I've just done a couple of earphone reviews. One of them I know some of you are waiting for, the D900 from Syllable. That's one of them. I don't know if that one, I don't think any of them will probably be up tonight, to be honest, because I've still got quite a lot of editing to do on it all. I mean, in fact, none of it's actually on the Mac yet, and we're sort of like 4:30 now. So, yeah, I'm going to be hard pushed to get any of that. I mean, I want to get this edited and up tonight. I'm just going to make another brew, actually. So, the new kettle looks alright. There it is there. I've already boiled it 3 times and emptied it out. You know what you're supposed to do. Just to get rid of all, like, get rid of the manufacturing sort of residues and what have you, doesn't it? Seems a nice little kettle anyway. Not as fast as it makes out, you know. It says it's like, what is it, rapid boil or something like that. I've had faster ones, much faster. But no, it'll do for what I want. You know, we just need, like I say, it's like, you know, making gravy and stuff like that. You know, you just need more than a cupful, which is all you get out of the one cup, of course. But I mean, that one's perfect for just like a couple of cuppers or something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, people go on about this boiling a full kettle, and you know, when you only want, well, when you're doing drinks a lot, I'm sort of in splitting 2 minds about that, because what you got to remember is, if you boil a full kettle, you've still got some warm water in there that stays quite warm. So if you boil it again, you're not boiling it from cold. So you've got that to think about as well. You're using less power to boil it the next time. Obviously, though, once water's been boiled a few times, it doesn't taste as good. So, you know, and obviously a lot of people will say, well, it destroys the water. I don't think it really destroys it, but it does alter its taste when it's been overboiled, definitely. So, but yeah, it's been quite busy at work. Went a bit mad. You know, the shit hits the fan, doesn't it? And it's strange, really, because years ago, this period was actually quiet for our trade, and it's now quite a busy period with people wanting to get rush jobs done, finished before they break off. I mean, a lot of engineering firms, a lot of the firms that we supply, are knocking off on the 18th for 2 whole weeks. So we're basically going to do the same. You know, there's no point in us being in if there's no work around. So yeah, I'll have 2 whole weeks at Christmas basically. So that'll be nice, but sometimes it's a bit too long. Do you know what I mean? It's like when I've done 2-week holidays in the past. It always feels, don't know, when you go back to work, getting yourself back into pace again always seems a bit awkward. So, but no, it'll be nice anyway. And basically, by Boxing Day, just after Boxing Day, we should be left alone for a bit of peace. But no, we'll have the grandkids and what have you around Christmas Day, stuff like that, probably Boxing Day as well, or I'm not sure yet. See how things pan out. I'm going to have to get my tree soon, and like I said, I've got this floor to change. My son got us a deal on some stuff. I'm not even sure what it's called. It's like a cross between lino and laminate flooring, and it puts together in a similar way as laminate flooring, you know, just click locks. But it's made out of like a sort of matting, like the old style lino. I mean, you can't say like cushion floor like they have today, because obviously they did away with lino, didn't they? Because it was a fire hazard. But yeah, that's what it's similar to. And apparently it doesn't have to go on an underlay, it just needs a flat, even floor, which these old council houses are. They tend to be concrete floors, and they've got the old blue and yellow tiles on the floor underneath. And as long as I haven't got any mist, if I have, then I'll just have to skim it with some filler or something, as long as, you know, because sometimes corners of them break out and stuff like that. But they're a nightmare if you want to remove them. You know, even with a good quality floor scraper, it's hard graft. You sweat when you want them up. So they'll be staying down, but I've got to lift this. This is a laminate floor that's down, just in like tile form. and an underlay underneath it. Hey up, who's this coming to see me? It's Pepper. What are you doing? Oh, come here. Let's go. Hello, girl. A little bit longer before tea time, you know. A little bit longer before tea time. Yeah, hey, what you doing? Pepper. Pepper. Who's this? Come and say hello. Come and say hello, don't be so rude. Pepper. Always a bit mistrusting of objects in your hand. I don't know why. It's not like I've ever been, you know, mean to her or pulling tricks on her with stuff or anything. You're a good girl, aren't you? Hey? Yes, you are. Oh. Yeah, so she's our oldest one now. The cat's still going downhill a bit. He had a good feed last night, though. He is just getting picky with his food in his old age. I gave him, I mean, I don't know whether it's his senses have gone to pot or what, but I gave him some chicken. I diced up some chicken. I've still got some more for him, and he'll probably get some of this fresh as well. But he had a really good beast feed on it, basically. He went at it like hell. Ate nearly all of it, and then had a drink of water, and then just went back to sleep again. So, and I stand corrected, I think he's 17 this coming year, which, you know, I mean, yeah, cats can live. Your average sort of age for a cat's about 18, isn't it? So, but, you know, he's just, I don't want to go putting him through stress of a vet. I don't think he's ready for offing yet or anything like that, but I also don't want to have to put him through anything like, you know, dental work or anything like that. But I think we're going to take him and at least get him looked at anyway and see how things go. So, more expense. Who's this one? Here's Fred. Hello, mister. What are you doing, honey? What are you doing, eh? Ooh. Yes. Who's a good boy? Say hello. Fred. Oi. Oi. Say hello. Oi. You are rude, aren't you? You are rude. Oh. Getting a big lad, actually. Aren't you? Putting some heft on. Aren't you? Not getting fat, you're just getting big. Yeah, he's grown a fair bit in size. He's a big lad, and he's got some weight in him as well, actually. But yeah, he likes his cuddles, don't you? Eh? Don't you? Eh? He's a good boy. He still likes to go yapping up the yard though and winding everybody up, don't you? Yeah. So, yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to just go off and do some bits. Well, the plates are getting festive anyway, even if I'm not getting there yet. Anyway guys, I've got plenty to do. I've got to go and chow down first. So, I hope you all have a good week. Prosperous but not too hard working. And I'll see you all next time. Cheers guys, see you.